So you guys know we've released a couple of audio products now. We've got Ear 1, Ear 2 and Ear Stick. But actually we have a few updates for you in our audio range. So let's head to our design studio in London now and see what's new. So it's been 3 years since Nothing began, and obviously our first product was an audio product. How do you think it's gone so far?
It's gone amazing. It was our first product, and the sole reason why we're still here today was because of that first product, because it was one, successful, but secondly, proved that there was appetite for a new brand in the market.
So what have we learned since Ear 1 to Ear 2?
As a new brand, we had a very kind of limited team of engineers. For Ear 1, we had around like 30 engineers, and working on Ear 2, we had over 150 engineers. By this, it meant that we had also a lot more specialized talent. For instance, on the driver, on Ear 1, it was a ready-made driver. On Ear 2, we actually customized the whole driver. We picked the magnet, so this is the highest graded magnet available. And basically the magnet is what sort of makes the diaphragm vibrate, which then emits the sound. Talking about the diaphragm, it has been also fully customized as well in terms of the different material we're using to get a better response on the frequency curve and be able to do more with it. Then we also introduced a dual chamber. As you can see here, you see this little hole is basically enabling you to use both the front and back casing of the product to have a bigger chamber. And what does bigger chamber means? When I speak, there is a lot of echo, and when there is more space, my voice is clearer. So same thing happens inside of the product. So yeah, overall it's been a well-refined product, loved by our users, loved by media. We actually won quite a few awards with the Ear 2, and I think it's a good representation as a second generation product.
Ear 1 launched like 2021, that was a while ago.
We launched Ear 1 white, then we launched Ear 1 black, and so now we launch Ear 2 white, and what comes next?
You tell me?
Well, Ear 2 black, guys, here it is.
So when's it out?
So actually it's out now, and when I say now, it's now. We have a limited batch available solely on Nothing.tech, and then we're gonna have a wider release in about a couple weeks.
Super exciting. What else are we releasing?
Actually a few new Nothing X features. We are introducing an advanced equalizer, and then the other one, our engineering team was able to bring an element of noise reduction via the Nothing X app for Ear Stick.
So how did we get here? What was the design journey like to get to this?
So when you do another colorway, there's a lot more to it than maybe you might imagine.
How do you make it look black but also see-through?
It's very true in pure transparent, which is never pure transparent. There's always tints, and it's the same with black. There are different hues of the color. You know, the primary thing here really are the mechanical properties. So different grades of plastic perform in different ways, and we do drop tests and durability tests. The visual really is what you see, but actually it all is about function. It's all about how well it works.
How is it different from Ear 1?
Ear 1, we have this kind of transparent skin, and then we've got this body inside which holds all the components. This time we've got this super simple profile that is cut into the transparency. So what we have is these really, really thick sections here, which are really beautiful. On Ear 1, when you close this, if you move those two parts side by side, you feel that they lock together really well. Ear 1, we achieve that with a small step around the outside here. So with Ear 2, we really wanted to just have these very clear, crisp corners with no detail.
So can you tell me some of like the challenges that you had?
We've got lots of visible internal components, parts that kind of sit next to the PCB. All of these things are visible on a Nothing product because we work with transparency.
What's that?
Plaque, which shows different textures that can be achieved in the molding process.
So is this one early prototype?
This here is not an actual earbud. It's a kind of mock-up using actual production materials. It's a way of seeing beforehand how the product will look. You can check colors, finishes, you can check the geometry, and then you can make another round. And we just iterate many rounds of these.
How many iterations do you think you've done?
In the hundreds, for sure. You have to make so many things and you have to try things, and there's always variations on different areas.
So you actually worked on like the features for these products. Can you tell me a little bit about the advanced equalizer?
We listened to our user feedback and we created this advanced EQ, especially for those audiophiles that want more freedom to tune their sound. But you're still gonna have the simple equalizer, which is for everyday users, while this one for more advanced customizations.
Wow, so basically it's like completely customizable sound.
It's one of the most advanced equalizers for wireless earbuds, and also allows to see a live preview of your changes, to save multiple profiles, to share those profiles, and as well import other people ones through a QR code.
So noise reduction, talk to me about that.
So Earstick didn't have the noise reduction because it was designed for comfort. The active noise cancellation is usually for something which is possible with in-ear design. But the team must continuously keep looking for new ways to introduce some level of noise reduction, and we are now happy with the result.
So how does this exactly work?
When you wear your earbuds in, it detects your feet, it calculates the sound leakage, and then provides the right level of noise reduction.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. I guess that is everything. We really hope that everyone enjoys this. Let us know what you think. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Testing. So Adam, what do you think of the new product?
Oh, I think it's really good.
It's a limited.
See you later. Okay, we'll do that again.